First off, it's got to be for this university a feather in our cap that we've got two people headed to the NCAA championships.
No, obviously, best team race of the year. We hadn't really put together, a complete race where we probably had, 5, 6 guys run well on the same day, and it was great that, we all came together on that one day, and obviously having those two guys qualifying for nationals is just an added bonus. Having Ben and Chris being able to run in Indiana this week is just a cool bonus to a great weekend.
A race such as this one, and I suppose maybe the Northeast Regional's also a good example, but a race such as this one where you're probably in the largest field of talented runners you've ever been in, what's it about? Is this about who's simply faster, better endurance, or is this really who's mentally tougher?
A little bit of everything, and it's running smart too. Indiana's course, we've been out there, I think, 3 times now. These guys have been out there once or twice, depending on who it is. And it's not an easy course, and it's raining there now, and it's raining there Thursday and Friday, so the course is going to be slow and hard. So it's a lot different than what we did last week on the roads, where it was, pretty fast, and obviously the surfaces, besides being a little icy, we're pretty good to run on. So a little bit of strategy, and obviously this is going to take a lot of toughness in this race. Just the course is tough, and with the conditions, it's going to be even a little bit tougher.
Are these guys mentally tough?
Yeah, how can they not be confident after last weekend? They both had, Chris really the last, 2 races has run unbelievable, and Ben is finally healthy. We finally got some of his health issues under control, so he's running as well as he's run all season. So if they're not confident now, I'm not sure they're ever going to be confident.
Because they're 2 different guys, they're individuals, they're unique. Is the strategy for the 2 similar or very different?
Yeah, we'll probably run them a little bit different. And honestly, we haven't come up with a strategy until we really take a look and see what the course. We obviously know the course, but we don't know what the course conditions are like, how wet it is, what the footing is like. So we'll probably come up with a finalized decision after we run the course on Thursday and Friday. We'll try to come up with something at that point, what we're looking for.
It is, I would imagine, every runner's goal to win this thing. Realistically, what are we hoping for? All-America status?
I think we would have to run well beyond probably where we are right now. This is their first opportunity out there, and we did take Chris to watch Paul last year, which I think will be a benefit. I think if we can put them somewhere in the top 100, and maybe on a perfect day one of them sneaks into the top 40, but I think realistically if we can get them in the top 100 or so, I think that's probably a pretty good day for their first time out there.
Both of them have another year of eligibility. Is thus this take on some extra importance from the standpoint of gaining experience, because next year there's a good chance that you get another shot?
Yeah, and this is just such a unique race, and it's one of the reasons why we go to pre-nats or Wisconsin or meets like that, so that when we get out to a meet like this, it's not quite as intimidating because you've seen most of these kids before. The experience, and obviously that's why we brought Chris out there last year, is to gain that experience. So, but it's a lot different watching it and seeing it than being in it. He's pretty confident right now, and he's got a good head on his shoulders, so I think he'll be fine. And Ben's been in the NCAA regionals, on the track, so they both have some pretty good experiences here, and hopefully this adds to it, and hopefully we can get a couple of good performances out of it as well.